My brother Alex used to tell me I looked about 5 years younger than I really was. He wasn't wrong. At 17, I looked like I was 12. I guess that's why the woman at the Christmas market gave me the bag. As surprising as an unexpected present was, even on Christmas Eve, returning to my treehouse to find it already occupied was even more of one. Hi?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Is something wrong?
Well, no. I mean, see, this treehouse, it's, mine.
Sorry?
You're in my house.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to get out of the cold. Do you want me to go?
Oh, no. You can stay. I'm sorry, I was just startled. We just stared at each other for a while. I think we were both surprised at how alike we looked. We both had red hair, green eyes. She was taller than me, most people were. Her face was a different shape too, more oval than heart. But aside from that, we could have passed for sisters.
I didn't think anyone lived here.
It's a tree house in an abandoned lot. I don't think many people think about it.
You did?
Yeah. It was kind of my only choice.
I understand.
Do you?
You don't think I'd be here on Christmas Eve for the fun of it?
I didn't really think about it. What is that in your ear?
Oh, it's a hearing aid. It's been a little temperamental lately. Sorry if it's annoying.
Oh, no, it's okay. So I guess you're deaf.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You talk really well for someone who can't hear.
Thanks. I had a lot of speech therapy when I was little.
Oh, wow. I'd probably hang myself if I ever lost my hearing.
What? It's not a curse, you know.
Isn't it?
No way. I could think of a lot of mistakes.
Like what?
Like not being able to get out of bed, or like being in a wheelchair. I know a lot of amazing people who are, but I would find that very difficult. I'm sure if you asked a lot of people, they'd say living in a treehouse wasn't something they could do though.
It's probably a good thing we don't choose our own trials then. Not that I see how this one's helping me.
I'm Heather, by the way.
Heather?
Yeah, it's a Scotch flower. It's supposed to be very beautiful.
It's pretty. I'm Emma.
Emma.
Yep.
I'd like it. So, what's in the bag, Emma?
I don't know. Someone gave it to me while I was standing outside the Christmas market.
I love the Christmas market.
I don't.
Oh, why not?
It's too happy.
What? How can anything be too happy?
Christmas can.
I think the happiness of Christmas is its best part. Why don't you like it?
Because it feels like a lie.
What?
Everyone's so nice. You read about how Christmas brings out the best in people, but it's more like it just covers what they're really like.
You haven't been treated well by them, have you?
I'm a homeless teenager. Of course not. In their eyes, I'm either a whore, or a druggie, or a runaway, or all three. And the truth is so much simpler. My parents were missionaries. They used to travel all over the world preaching the word of God. My brother Alex was with them the last time. I had a month left of school, so I was going to join them later.
What happened to them?
Their plane went down. Somewhere over the Atlantic. They were missionaries. They weren't wealthy. Before I knew it, the bank foreclosed on the house, and I had nowhere to go. Except here.
Did they try to send you to a group home or something?
I wish they had. it never would have been home. It would have been better than this. Want to see what's in this bag?
Yeah. It's Snowglobe.
Why would she give me a Snowglobe?
It's pretty.
It's pointless.
Maybe not. Look at this. There's a note in there. Dear reader, this globe was given to me when I was a little girl who, like the wise men before me, needed a star to help guide the way to something incredible.
The globe before you contains 12 wishes, one for each day of Christmas. You can use them all at once or spread them out over the 12 days of Yule. There are a few rules you'll have to keep in mind, however.
Rule 1. The magic of the globe will end when the 12 days of Christmas do. It will spend the next year replenishing its magic until it finds a new keeper.
Rule 2. You cannot use the globe's wishes to ask for world peace or to affect anything on a national or global scale. It also cannot be used to return to the world those who have passed on to God's kingdom.
Rule 3. Be careful what you wish for. Be precise and humble. Remember who really grants miracles, for you may get exactly what you ask for.
Isn't that the point?
You believe this?
Only one way to find out. Does the letter say how it works?
Yeah. Here. Shake the globe 3 times and state your wish clearly and without hesitation. That's all it says.
Do you think we should try it?
Sure, it's probably just a Christmas legend anyway.
You don't believe in magic?
Not really. Do you?
It's a lot easier to believe in than people sometimes.
I never thought of it that way. So, what do you go to wish for?
I was thinking of wishing for food. Do you think that's too paltry?
Not at all. I'm starving.
Me too. What should we ask for?
It's your globe.
We're both here. It's our globe.
You're a really nice person, Emma.
Thank you.
Do you like turkey?
Oh my land, turkey. It's been so long since I've had it. Mom and I used to make it every Christmas with her famous veggie casserole and my walnut mashed potatoes.
Walnut mashed potatoes.
It's a lot less weird than it sounds.
If you say so.
Does your mom cook?
My mom? God, no, she hates cooking.
So you have a mom? Like a home?
Yeah.
Then why are you here? I mean, if...
My parents are having their Christmas party, and I'm deaf. I don't fit into their perfect, normal world. They like to pretend I'm not the way I am, especially when people are around.
They kicked you out so they could have their party? On Christmas Eve?
Yeah. It's okay, I'm used to it.
That is not okay. How about we have our own party?
With turkey?
And pie.
Walnut mashed potatoes?
Only if you're feeling brave.
Go for it.
Okay. I wish for a holiday feast large enough to feed 2 very hungry teenagers with a tender roast turkey, veggie casserole, the way my mom used to make it, walnut mashed potatoes, and individual pies of apple, cherry, gooseberry, as well as a jug of chilled eggnog with 2 glasses and a pot of hot apple cider, please. Look! Snow inside the globe is starting to swirl.
It's lighting up from within.
I see. Look! It's all starting to appear.
This is incredible.
It worked. It actually worked. It's all here.
If you're saying something, I can't understand you unless I can see your lips.
Oh, sorry. I said it's all here. The turkey, the casseroles, the pies, the eggnog, the cider. It's all here. It's real, Heather. It's really real.
This is crazy. Ow!
Why are you pinching yourself?
Just making sure I'm awake.
Are you?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Are you a little scared by all of this?
A little. Are you?
Yeah. What if there's some sort of catch?
You think maybe we should try to eat the food?
I don't think I'm that scared.
Ugh, wow.
Ugh! I don't think I can move.
Maybe we should wish for some antacid tablet.
Gosh, I can't even remember the last time I ate so much. I almost forgot what it felt like to be full.
Maybe you should wish for a 10-year supply of non-perishable rations.
Maybe. With my luck, I'd probably end up with 10 years worth of hardtack or something.
That would suck. Though, how do you eat usually? I mean, where do you get your food?
Oh, sometimes I find things here, like boxes of stuff, and I just make it stretch. And when I can't, I just don't.
You don't steal?
I've been tempted, but whenever I think of it, it just feels wrong. Something always works out. The packages, they always come.
Sounds like you got a guardian angel. Maybe people aren't so bad.
I guess. So, are your parents, I mean, have they always been,
ignorant, rude, and insensitive?
Well, yeah.
Pretty much.
I don't understand it. How are you still so positive about so much?
They take medicine for it.
You take medicine for positivity. What kind?
It's a little pill called Jesus.
Oh.
I'm sure you've heard the name.
I've heard the name. I just don't care for the being.
Why?
Because he doesn't care for me.
That's not true. He loves you.
That's why he took my entire family from me? Because he loves me?
God is many things, but transparent isn't one of them. I heard a story once from a minister on TV. There's this beautiful little teacup on the shelf of a little ceramic store. It was beautiful, with little white designs all over it, and everyone wanted to take it home. One day, while a young couple was admiring it, the teacup looked down and said, "I wasn't always this way. There was a time when I was just a lump of gray clay. Nobody wanted me, cared for me. They just walked on top of me and kept on going. Then one day, a brother picked me up. Began to throw me again and again. Then he started to pinch and stretch me and knead me. Stop it, I told him. That hurts. Just leave me alone. But he just looked at me and said, not yet. Then he put me on this wheel and began to spin me around and around and around until I was so dizzy I didn't know which way was up and which way was down. The whole time he kept pressing on me and stretching. Stop it, I cried to him. Please just leave me alone. I can't take it more. But he just looked at me and said, not yet. When he finally took me off the wheel, my shape was different, but it wasn't over yet. He put me into an oven and he called it the first firing. It was so hot in there. I couldn't understand why he was doing this to me. I begged him to let me out, but he just stared at me through the glass door in that oven and said, not yet. And he took me out of the oven. I was so happy. Thank God that's over, I thought. But then he began to paint me, and the paint fumes were so strong and smelled so bad that I was sure I was going to choke on them. Stop. Please stop it. I don't like it. Please just leave me alone. But once again, he just looked at me and said, not yet. We're almost through, he told me. Just hang it there a little longer. Then he put me into another oven, and he called it the second firing. It was even harder than the first one, and I knew I was going to die for sure. I begged, and I screamed, and I pleaded for him to take me out. He just looked at me while I baked in that oven and said,
"Not yet."
Finally, after what felt like forever, he took me out of the oven and he put me onto a shelf to cool. The teacup told the young couple. And one day, he brought me a mirror. And when I looked into it, I couldn't believe my eyes. I was beautiful. I had been completely transformed. You are going through something that is really hard for you, Emma. But you don't know why. You're just like that teacup. And maybe you feel like you're going to die. But you have to trust that there is a reason for all of it.
You sound like my parents.
They were right, Emma. Did you believe in God once?
Yes. All my life. Until I lost them. I thought he turned his back on me. I guess I didn't know him as well as I thought, huh?
It's easy to get lost sometimes. And I know that it is so hard to think that suffering might have a purpose.
I miss them so much.
You're allowed to. But you can't let their loss define you.
Have you ever lost someone you love?
Yes. I had a little brother. He got sick with meningitis, and his fever got really high. He didn't make it. I was 10. He was 5. I felt so guilty.
Why? It wasn't your fault.
I know that now. But I was his big sister. I swore I would protect him, and I failed him. Just like I'm sure you feel guilty for surviving when they didn't.
Every day. It seems so unfair. They were doing so much good.
I don't think that has to stop.
How could it go on? They're gone.
But you're not. Let me show you.
Show me what?
With this Snowglobe. Let me show you the good people still do every day, even when it's not Christmas. Let me show you that your walk with God did not end when you lost your family.
But how?
Like this. I wish for an easy way to show Emma all the good still left in this world that is done in God's name, please.
It's swirling and glowing again. Now the walls are glowing. What's happening?
Just have faith, Emma. It's working.
Where are we?
At the house of a well-known con artist that used to live in the town I grew up in. One night, a tree dropped a branch on an electric line, and, well, it landed on his roof.
And it started this fire.
Everyone you see over there suffered at his hand. He laundered money, manipulated people, cheated and stole. He was arrogant, rude, and so slippery no cop could catch him.
So why are people helping him?
Because they're good people, Emma. They were just going to watch a man's house burn down around him even if they didn't like him.
When was this?
In April, not Christmas.
Weren't they angry with him?
Furious. But if you live in anger, you'll live in misery. That's what the enemy wants you to do.
Are all these people Christians?
Not all. But they're good people. And God worked through them. Maybe without them even realizing that's what was happening. They will one day. With a little help.
The globe! It's glowing again.
Anthony, where are you? You were supposed to be here 4 hours ago. I had to leave the salon early, just to make sure Cassie got to art class on time. Look, maybe you can afford to blow off responsibility, but I can't. I have a job. I have a child to take care of. Remember, your child? I have rent to pay. I don't just spend all my time out with the boys, acting like a boy and not a man.
That's Regina. She's my mom's beautician. She's got a little girl, Cassie, and boyfriend who doesn't help, like, at all.
No, I'm not gonna calm down. This is the third time you've done this in 4 days. You think Cassie's stupid, Anthony? She's 10. She's not gonna believe your lies anymore.
I'm guessing Cassie's the little girl in the front seat next to her?
Mm-hmm. I tutor her in math.
You know them? Like, personally?
Yeah.
I have to go, Anthony. I'd say I'd see you tomorrow since you're supposed to pick Cassie up after school, but I'm sure I'll hear from you half an hour after you were supposed to pick her up.
She's getting upset.
I see that. What's wrong with her?
What is it, sweetie?
It would be more polite to ask how she's different. She has developmental braxy of speech.
What's that?
It's a speech disorder that interferes with the ability to correctly pronounce syllables and sounds and words. Nobody really knows why it happens, but it makes talking orally a real struggle sometimes. Especially if you can't afford professional help.
She's making motions with her hands.
She primarily uses ASL, American Sign Language, to communicate.
Can you understand her? What's she saying?
She's saying, I don't like it when you get so angry. I know Dad doesn't do what he says, but when you get so angry, you're not hurting him. He doesn't care how mad you are, but I do.
I hate how he treats us. How he treats you.
Do all kids with that difference make those kind of sounds?
I can't hear the sounds that she's making, but I think everyone's different. Cassie never got the therapy or support that she needed to make talking orally an easy option. If she's making sounds, it might just be her way of trying to communicate orally.
She's moving her hands again. What's she saying now?
She says letting him make you mad isn't going to make him better. We should be happy.
Happy?
She's saying if we're happy, then maybe he'll want to know why. And then you could tell him it's because we got tired of being sad.
Is it really that simple?
Yes. You have to be the one to make the choice, Emma, not to be miserable. You're only making the devil happy then. This was in July. Now around Christmas.
Hey, I know this place.
Bob's Cafe.
You know it?
I think everyone in town knows it.
Here you are, Gavin. Coffee. Just the way you like it.
Thanks, Mary.
You got something on your mind today?
I know him. That's Gavin Reed. We used to go to school together.
Let me ask you something. Do you believe in fate?
I ain't rightly sure. I believe everything's gonna happen for a reason, but I wouldn't call that fate. I call it faith.
There's a girl from my school. Her parents just died, like, I don't know, at the beginning of summer. Plane crash or something.
Oh, that's awful. Did you know her?
Not really. She's pretty shy.
I think they're talking about me. Can you see their lips from here?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's just she wasn't at graduation, which makes sense, I guess, but I saw her the other day.
You did.
He did?
And
She's living in this old rickety treehouse thing. Nobody plays in anymore.
you followed her.
He followed me?
I saw her on the corner of Windmill and Crescent. She was outside the bakery, just staring at the bread in the window. Never seen anyone look so hungry. Or so lost. So, yeah. I parked my bike and I followed her.
And
Makes you think there's an end.
caught you Gavin Reed. And despite your motorcycle and earring and that hair what really needs a cut, you're a good kid at heart. So what'd you do?
I left food for her.
You did?
It wasn't a big deal. Just some Pop-Tarts and peanut butter crackers and beef jerky and stuff.
Well, it might not have been a big deal to you, but I'm sure it was a big deal to her. But why ask about fate, Gavin?
I don't know. I don't ride that side of town much. I don't know what made me want to do it that day. Right when she'd be there, looking like her heart was breaking.
Not what, Gavin? Who?
You're going to tell me it was God, aren't you?
Well, looks like I don't have to.
Ugh, come on, Mary. You know I don't believe in all that Jesus crap.
First, watch your tongue. It ain't garbage. Second, you may not believe in him, but he believes in you. And through you, he helped someone who really needed it.
I guess.
So, what are you gonna do?
Ignore you, like I always do.
Boy, if I were your mama, but I meant about the girl.
I don't know. Keep leaving food, I guess. I just hope she'll be okay.
That was
September.
what?
September. When I got the first box. I remember that summer being the hungriest of my life. Some nights I would just cry myself to sleep. I felt like my stomach was trying to eat itself all the time. Then I found the box. And another. I didn't know who was leaving them. I guess I thought it was a mistake for a while.
But it wasn't a mistake.
No. It's Gavin Reed. Gavin Reed.
There are so many good people in the world, Emma. Everything happens for a reason. And I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy, or that you'll grow in faith overnight. But don't turn your back on it. Because God will never turn his back on you.
What's that?
What's what?
It sounds like people singing.
Let's go see.
What are carolers doing here? Nobody comes here.
Look, isn't that Gavin? Maybe he brought them here.
But why? Why would he do that?
It's Christmas, Emma. I think maybe he wanted you to know you hadn't been forgotten.
This has been the best Christmas. You... Magic, faith, unexpected protectors. People who do good without ever asking for something in return. I thank you, Heather, for showing me.
Don't thank me. I'm just a messenger.
Shall we join them?
I can't sing, and I can't hear them, but let's do it. Wait, what about the Snowglobe?
What about it?
What will you do with it?
Maybe we can go and see if anyone needs a few miracles on Christmas morning.
I think that sounds amazing. Merry Christmas, Emma.
Merry Christmas, Heather. I met my sister that Christmas. Heather and I asked nothing more of the Snowglobe for ourselves. We spent all of Christmas Day making dreams come true for others, by giving. I got so much in return. And while I won't pretend I don't still doubt and worry and fear, I am talking to God again. And at the end of the day, I know I'm going to be alright.